It's nice to be home and healthy again. This weekend, 4 in the morning, we were eating pizza with penne alla vodka on at Ben & Jerry's. We went to get sushi and Italian food at Buca di Beppo, or as Rob Lipset would say,
we are gonna go hit up some Baba Bucci.
It's definitely nice to be home eating normal food again. But as you know, when you travel, macros don't count, so it didn't matter. So now we're home. We're eating things like potatoes.
Max.
She's calling you a potato, Max. Egg substitute, turkey, and this is gonna be the pre-workout meal. I don't think I ate any vegetables while we were away. Probably didn't drink much water, and we did a lot of walking around. So I might have lost weight, I might have gained weight, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. But we're back at it. I feel good. We have a busy month. November's gonna be pretty crazy. Today, November 1st, is my brother-in-law, her brother Chris's birthday. Tomorrow, November 2nd, it's actually my mom's birthday. Next week, November 9th, my birthday. November 6th, so before that, year anniversary with Brittany. We've been married a year. November 14th, we head off to Jamaica for a week for our anniversary trip. It's Thanksgiving. And this is also the month where...
Your birthday.
I think I said that.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I'm just getting all this shit. Both of us have our websites launching. Ebook should be done soon. There's so much shit. This weekend was really like a great opportunity to spend with everyone and talk about what we all have planned, and it's just, we got some good stuff coming. So we're gonna eat this meal. Oh, we got Rishi, a lot to talk about. We're gonna eat this meal and then we're gonna hit the gym for an upper body workout. So I'll talk to you guys after I eat my frozen potatoes. What's going on, guys? I got a quick commentary here. I know it's been a while since I've sat down and talked to you all about what's been going on with my diet, with my training. The show was a little over 2 months ago, so I figure I'll give you all a quick update. As far as the training goes, I'm feeling really good. My body feels a lot better, and a lot of that obviously has to do with the diet and not being as lean as I was. I think anyone who's gotten lean before can relate to that. You just start to get achy, your elbows start to hurt, your knees start to hurt. That's really just because you don't have the extra fat to cushion your joints. So when you get extremely lean, you'll start to notice that your body just can't handle the weights like it used to. So now that we're into the off season, we got some more calories to play with, we got some more body fat to work with, everything is feeling much better. And I am still trying to stay somewhat lean, as I guess you can call it a lean bulk right now during this phase, but really I'm just having fun. And I think a big part of what I want to do in the off season is develop a better relationship with food. And I think anyone can agree with that. Anyone who has that competitive mindset, anyone who has stepped on stage before knows what it's like when you go through an entire contest prep. When that prep is over, you have two different people. You have the people who go all out and binge because they restricted themselves for so long during prep. And then you have the people who pretty much do what they were doing during prep with a lot more flexibility. And I'm that person. You know, I never went all out and binge, but I've been able to have my fun, my untracked meals, you know, on the weekends, still going out, having a good time, eating out at restaurants and not stressing about it. But for the most part, a lot has been the same since my prep diet. You know, I'm still eating the things that you would eat, whether you're dieting or not. I guess you could just call them clean foods if you want to. I don't know. No, not clean foods. Just regular food. You know, your micronutrient dense foods, whole foods, minimally processed. But you have, you know, some candy here and there. You have your ice cream, and you don't worry about it as much as if you were dieting. So everything's been feeling really good. Strength has been going up. A lot of people have been asking me what my macros are during this lean bulk, and they are, I don't know. I haven't really been tracking macros. I do have a very good idea of the calories that I'm taking in just because I've eaten a lot of the same foods over and over. And then, you know, during the weekend, like I said, I'm a bit more flexible, but overall it balances out to where I'm gaining at a consistent rate, very slow, but ensuring that I minimize the amount of body fat that I put on. So I look at the amount of protein I'm taking in per day, which I'm sure is more than enough, just because I know the portion sizes of the, you know, chicken and turkey and ground beef and bison that I'm eating, the egg whites. And if I need to throw in a couple of scoops of protein powder a day, I'll do that. As far as fat sources go, I'm not concerned with that. I eat my healthy fats, my avocado, my egg yolks. It's not like I'm sitting here eating ladles full of peanut butter, so I'm not worried about getting too out of control with fats, but I know I am getting enough. I also still take my fish oil. And then carbs fall where they fall where they fall. So that might mean, having a little bit more around my workout. So I've been trying to eat more carbs pre-workout to see how it affects my performance. Sometimes a pint of ice cream before bed, maybe some oatmeal. I'm just having more variety, more flexibility, and overall a better balance with my food choice in the off season. So that's pretty much where things are going. I probably will start tracking macros again soon, even though the holidays are coming up and everything. I just want to make sure that I am in that slight surplus so I can continue to progress in the gym and with my physique. So that's pretty much an overall update on what's been going on. I will also be at the Easterns, the NPC Easterns this weekend on Saturday to support my boy Rishi, and that I'll throw the flyer up on the screen for anyone who might be there. The show is actually in New Jersey, so this is the Eastern Championships, and if you are going to be there, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe we can meet up, say what's up. I'll be there probably Saturday morning, definitely for prejudging, and then all throughout the day, again, to support my boy Rishi. So that's it. Stay tuned. Let me know in the comment section below if you're going to be there, and enjoy the rest of the video. Yesterday I said tomorrow, which is today, November 2nd, is my mom's birthday. So I just want to take a minute to wish my mom a happy birthday. And for those who don't know, she passed away when I was 4 years old from breast cancer. And I don't want a sympathy story. This isn't to make anyone sad. It's just for me to show my appreciation to all of you guys who've reached out, messaged me, commented on stuff, showing your words of encouragement and support. I really appreciate that so much. And if this was years ago, it'd be a completely different story. I wouldn't be able to talk about this without breaking down. When you're younger, it's much harder to deal with. And ever since I was 4 years old, every single one of my birthdays, I wished, you blow out the candles, you make a wish. I wish that you would come back. And that's something that, when you're younger, you don't want to tell anyone your wish because then it might not come true. But as I got older, I understood that that wasn't something that was possible. But you start to mature and you start to realize that they may not be physically here, but they're mentally here. They're right here. So every decision I make, the way I act, the way I treat people, before I do things, I think to myself, would my mom be proud? So I just want to encourage everyone out there to, just find that group of people that are real. Those people who are close to you. There are a lot of fake people out there, and you'll discover that day after day, week after week, year after year. So when you find people that you care about, show them that you care about them. And even if it's a stranger, do something to make their day. Say what's up. Buy a random person a cup of coffee. Call someone. Give a card to someone, your girlfriend or your wife without an occasion. On an anniversary or holiday or birthday, just show people that you appreciate them from time to time, and it will come back full circle. So that's just a quick message. Sorry to get it wasn't sad. I'm good. I'm excited. Happy birthday, Mom. And we are about to go hit the gym for an arm day with my buddy Rishi. He is now 3 days out from the Eastern, so we're going to go kill it. Quick pit stop here at 7-Eleven. Brittany wants to grab a Monster real quick. Every time Britt gets a Monster, Matt gets half a Monster. I'm gonna eat some pre-workout Skittles right here because we bought a shit ton of candy thinking we'd get a decent amount of trick-or-treaters. We got
like 10.
A small handful of them. So now we have bags and bags of different kinds of candy. Just not grape, because grape everything sucks. Just finished up that arm session a little while ago with Rishi. Now, Britt and I are just hitting some cardio in the community gym just to get moving. We felt lazy the last couple of days. So I'm gonna knock this out about 20, 30 minutes or so. And then I'm actually going to hit up Rishi and see if he's cool with just recording a short clip of how his prep has been, how he's feeling mentally, what kind of state he's in this close to the show, and just how prep's been. So I just want you guys to send some positive vibes his way in the comment section below. He's been there with me every step of the way through my prep, and I just want to be able to offer him the same. He's an incredible person. I couldn't have done my prep without him, and I just want to make sure that I could give him the same in return. So I'm going to turn this over to Rishi and see what he has to say.
What's going on, guys? Matt's just asked me to say a few words about my contest prep and contest prep in general. I'm actually sitting here during peak week. It's Wednesday. My show is this Saturday, the 5th of November. I'm actually doing back-to-back shows. So this Saturday, the 5th, is the Eastern USA Championships. The following Saturday is the 12th, which is the East Coast Championships. Two very big prestigious shows here on the East Coast. It's people's last chance to get nationally qualified, so there's a lot of good, solid competitors coming out with guns blazing, so the pressure's on. This would be show number 6 and 7 for me, so obviously I'm used to the process. I've dealt with a lot in previous preps, but I'm going to be quite honest with you. this has been extremely difficult. Not so much the training aspect of it, but more so the adversity outside of the gym, the emotional toll that it's taken on me. Without getting into details with family issues and things like that, it's been very, very difficult. On top of that, the prep has been way too long. I last competed in June, so I started prep for that shortly after Super Bowl Sunday, which was February. And knowing full well that I was going to do these 2 shows in November, after my shows in June, I never turned my prep brain off. It was every morning I woke up was, okay, how can I improve? Okay, we need to stop prepping food, blah, 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 blah. And to be honest, the level of intensity went up straight after the show. So I've definitely been grinding for a very, very, very long time. I mean, I can count on one hand the amount of times I've eaten in a restaurant just because I want to know exactly what I'm eating, what's going into my food, the whole nine. And is it unhealthy? Probably. Mentally, it probably is. And I'm definitely feeling it now. I mean, obviously, I'm carb depleted, but hopefully that will end either tonight or tomorrow morning. But it's been taxing. There's a lot of alone time during prep. All the hours of cardio that you do, you tend to get stuck in your own head a lot of the time and you overthink a lot of things. So when you add family adversities to that, it starts to wear on you, starts to pressure you, and it can be a lot. And I can understand why people will back out of shows and things like that. Now, for me, I'm extremely fortunate. I have an absolutely unbelievable support system, and that is my close-knit friends. Now, quite obviously, I'm from England, so all my family is back overseas. But I have close-knit friends over here who I consider family that show me nothing but love and support and encouragement, especially in the tough times. Now, a lot of people can claim that, but when the times get really tough, you tend to see who sticks around and who disappears, who fades to black. And to be honest, let them people go. Your circle will shrink, and you'll start to see who really cares about you, who's really going to be there for you when times are tough. And I've been through it already, and I'm fortunate enough to have the best people surrounding me. I get random text messages and phone calls asking me how my prep's going and this, that, the other. I've had the privilege of meeting Matty and Brittany a few months ago. I felt like I've known them my entire life. We've become very, very close. Matty actually was nice enough to get me a membership to his gym out east, so we've continued to train together a couple of times a week. And again, it's not just about the intensity of the workout, more so to do with the positivity that we get from each other when we walk away from the session. It's kind of like, it's good for us to communicate, to talk about each other's issues and, what we want to do and where we want to go. And you walk away from the sessions feeling rejuvenated, and that's what's important. You've got to keep your brain sharp. You've got to stay positive. And anybody who shows any type of negativity towards you, get rid of them immediately, or this process is not possible. Now, you can go into a show and you could say, yeah, I'm going to go through a contest prep and I'm going to do this, this, and this, right? But how successful do you want to be? Now, you could just get through it, but if you want to be successful, if you want to shoot for one of those top spots, you have to empty the gas tank. You have to pour your heart, soul, spirit, everything into it. And it's exhausting. It's definitely exhausting. And I have definitely felt it this time around. I do believe that I'm bringing my best package on Saturday, although these last few days, could be very, very crucial, obviously, with the carb load and the drying out process, the sodium intake. Everything can dictate how I look on Saturday. But as of right now, as I sit here right now in front of you guys, this is definitely the best package that I'm bringing. I'm proud of it because I was able to stick it out. And to be honest, after this, I'm not going to plan another show, because if I did, then I would stay in tune and I won't be able to relax. So I'm probably going to compete a couple of times next year towards the end, but there's a lot of things that I want to accomplish before then. And when I'm in contest prep, there's nothing else that I think about. It's just all day, every day, from the second I wake up to the second I go to sleep, is how can I improve? How much cardio I do? Am I doing enough? And if, there's been times where I've showered after my second or third session of training and I've gone and laid in bed and just not felt accomplished enough. It's weird, I can't explain it. You might think I'm nuts. I probably am. So I've literally got out of bed at 4 or 5 in the morning, tracksuit on, to the Stairmaster, or do abs, or get another session in, because the worst thing for me is going to bed unfulfilled. And I believe that's what it takes. You have to have a certain degree of obsession. You have to be obsessed with it. But you cannot forget the people that matter in your life. And I think that's the important thing. And like I said, that's the most important thing to me, is having the love and support of the people that matter the most to me. And again, I'm just sitting here getting all emotional and very, very thankful for that. And I guess that's it, really. That's the message, is before you enter any type of contest prep, make sure you have the right support system in place. Because if you don't, it can get extremely tough. And to be honest, it'll affect your performance. And and I guess that's it for now. I don't want to bore you too much to tears, but keep grinding out there, guys. And I guess if you got any questions, hit up Matty, contact him, leave a comment. I'll try and help you guys out as well. And until next time, subscribe, comment, and keep watching Matty's channel. Take care.
That guy needs a fucking rice cake.